Okay, are we ready?
Give us a dad joke.
Uh, uh, are we
Lo-
ready to go? Ready to kick it
Lola,
off,
are we
Kyle?
good? I'm
Sí,
waiting
todo
for.
listo.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
I think
ready.
that means Lisa means ready, right?
Yes, ready.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so Devin and I, we've been with LifeWave now for 3.5 years. We've been to every convention. We've joined the company in 2022 in June 27th. The middle of August was their world convention. And Devin and I decided because we knew we were going to run with this thing, we wanted to go and kind of see if it was real. Like, how big is this thing? Like, is David Schmidt the real deal? And I see a lot of the faces on this call, a lot of you were there. And I always tell someone until you're in the presence of David and like hear him speak and see his heart. And what I've noticed after every convention, David's on stage more. David's pouring his heart out more. Like it's almost like he's sitting in the living room with you and just sharing his mind and his heart with us. And I said this last night on the call, and I always thought I could comprehend the whole biblical coding and how David has gone from where he was to where he is now. But after watching this documentary, which mind you, they had a very calming concert right beforehand. We're on Eastern time. We're over there on Pacific time. I'm getting kind of tired. They start showing the documentary around 9:45 and I'm thinking there's no way I'm going to be able to stay awake. I already know everything about David. Kyle is sitting right next to me. Did we not hang on every I felt like I was holding my breath the entire documentary. It was so powerful. You guys, what we have is the real deal. David is unlocking things through codes of creation, through patterns and frequency and light and earth and biblical codes. And it all, and just to see, I had no idea his uncle had 150 patents. I didn't realize that's where David's desire to become a scientist started. And just to watch in the way that this was so professionally done, this is really going to take LifeWave to a level that network marketing has never been before. There has never been a documentary about a CEO and his life and his vision and his creations like now, like ever before. And the privilege to be able to meet Mickey Willis and to see, I mean, what a great guy. He just beams light. And I don't know, just the compensation plan enhancements. The last like 48 hours has been just, there's been a buzz. People are calling me and they're like, Sarah, my paycheck's up. 65% of people in our company are going to start making more money, right? People are going to be able to join LifeWave and make money on day one, consistent money over 9 weeks on day one for doing little bits of effort. So we have the most aggressive compensation plan. I really like what Meredith said when she got on stage. She's like, listen, yes, our last comp plan was very easy to explain and understand, but we are doubling down in the network marketing industry. The reason he paid to have Elton John there and the Doobie Brothers and this another performer named Jacob, who's won 5 Grammys, been nominated 11 times. The reason why he's doing this is he's doubling down. David wants to create a space and a company and a culture that no other network marketing company has. We are the only one within this space, exclusive technology that's literally reverse engineered that people will never be able to figure out. They can try, but there will never be another LifeWave. And like Kyle said, it was the most exciting. I've been in for 3 years. You guys, a lot of you for about a year and a half, some longer. I have never been more excited about the opportunity we have our hands on. And I'm so grateful for LifeWave and for David for investing in us and giving us that vision and casting that vision for us. So, Devin, do you want to add a little bit before we hand it off to everyone else?
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to say, there was when we got done with one of the morning sessions, Sarah and Kyle and Carlos and Jay and Kendall got the whole team together. And, this morning when I woke up, just doing a little bit of morning prayer and just, looking at that picture, and how thankful I am to everybody who made it to this convention and how amazing of a team that God has put in our life. I thank God every day Joe and Kyle Kimber said you to LifeWave. I thank God that Jay saw the vision, that Carlos and Rochelle and Kendall and Tyler, that all these amazing leaders said yes to LifeWave because really and truly, guys, nothing significant in life. Teams don't win championships by themselves. You can only win a championship like this with a team. And me and Sarah are truly so thankful to have, them as leaders of this team. And so that made a huge impact to me. From the first time Sarah and I went to the first convention, 1,200 people, when I saw a man that stood on stage that said he was going to lead a company by God, that he was going to do right by the Lord. I told Sarah when we walked out of there, I said, this is going to be something significant. This is going to be something special. This company is different from the other companies. And I want you guys to know, nobody can duplicate what Life is doing. There is not another in this industry, period. I'm a visionary. I like to know, hey, this is where we are. We're breaking records. Obviously, there was some major announcements with team members on this team, and I'm going to let Kyle and Joe introduce and talk about because if it wasn't for them, these other team members would not be a part of LifeWave. But David Schmidt, guys, is inventing new technologies that are going to be multi-billion dollars. I mean, not just with X39 and the stem cells and all the technologies that we have available right now, but this man is creating exclusive patented technologies that are going to be other multi-billion dollar, products that we're going to be able to take advantage of. And, I know Kendall will go through, some of those products in the call, but, to me, from 1,200 people, I think it was around, 8 to 10,000 people that came to this year's convention in Anaheim. That's a huge, in just 3 years. So anyhow, I'm not going to take up the whole call. I want to pass the torch because there's a lot of great insight. But yes, the people who came, they caught the vision. Their validation's there. Their businesses are going to be on fire in the next coming year. And so go ahead. I'll pass it to the next speaker.
That was so good, man. Okay, I want to. Kendall's going to give you all the practical, guys, and you got to listen to what she has to say because it's amazing. But before she does, I want Jay to say something. But before he does, I want to tell you something. Here was the coolest part to me, and this by far will go down as one of the coolest moments that I've ever been a part of. Let me put this into perspective. We're the fastest growing company in the world for 2.5 years. Now, this is an almost $200 billion industry. I know we say this on every call, and it's like every time we just say it, and everyone's like, yeah, we're the fastest growing. The significance of this, I don't think we all grasp. We are the fastest growing team in an industry that's 200 billion. I mean, a company, right? We're also the fastest growing team. But here's what's crazy is Meredith gets up there, our president, David Schmidt, our owner and our founder get up there, and you can see there's these awards behind them. And they start talking about these individuals that they're giving awards to, and they start reading the credentials of their business, what they've had to do, the amount of people that they've had to bring into the business, yes, which is more than anyone in the entire world, by the way, but also the way that they've had to develop them and to how they've helped them rank up and how they've helped them earn money and go through the ranks. That was all a part of these awards that I'm about to tell you about. You had to bring in more than anyone else, but you also had to help your team in bigger and more powerful ways than anybody else. And what's so cool, oh man, and Kendall, if you have the picture you can share your screen and share it when you're behind Sarah and I, that picture almost brings me to tears. But first they announced the #1 top award in the entire North America region for LifeWave, and it goes to Jay Atkins. Jay got the biggest, And Jimena. Jay got the biggest award that you can possibly get for North America in LifeWave. And you got to understand, like this is what I want you to understand by this. Those of you that know Jay, like you already know what I'm about to say, but you have a guy that runs multiple 7-figure businesses. You have a guy, him and his wife, who have platforms and have succeeded in ways financially and in their business acumen in ways that you just can't comprehend. Him and Jimena, yes. Him and Jimena are the perfect example of people that you would be terrified to share this with, right? You'd be terrified to share this with them. But they're also some of the most humble, loving, caring people. I told Jay at this event, I said, I want to tell you, you have a lot of superpowers. But I was with Jay for like literally 18 hours a day. Me and him were together because Amanda and Joe couldn't make it. And so we had one of the best weekends we've ever had together. It was a bromance. We almost slept together because we just kept talking. We're like, you want to come to my room or go to yours? Okay, sorry. But anyways, I said, Jay, I've known this about you, but now I just spent 72 hours side by side with you. This is one of your superpowers. People look at you and they see how successful you are and you've been, and you almost seem untouchable. Then people come up to you minute after minute, day after day, and they realize how real and how genuine you are. And more than that, they can feel how much you genuinely care. I said, your superpower is that you genuinely care about each and every single individual. And he's like, I do. I genuinely do, you know? And I'm like, I know. But people don't know that until they get to know you. And so I'm just so proud. Jay, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so thankful for you. It is an honor to be able to do life with you and Jimena and do this business with you. And I know there's another award that I actually want Devin and Sarah to talk about in a minute. But first, Jay, I'd love for you to just unmute, man.
If I had a quarter for every time I've heard your name, Jay, since Kyle's been home, I think I would have our biggest month yet. But it's so sweet to see y'all doing what you've done. And I have to just add about Jimena, like I don't know anybody that has more of like just a pure heart of gold. And it's just been such a treat to get to know her. And so I'm just super, super excited for y'all. It's just it's a testament to how y'all do serve and love people. So it's really cool to see.
Well, you made me a little emotional, so I'm gonna try to keep that back.
Yeah, don't do
Those are such kind words, Kyle. And listen, I've known Joey and Kyle for some time, but I never really got to spend that much time with Kyle. And like I don't even know if bromance is the correct word, because I think it was even above what that is, from a friendship, family, like, and just really getting to know you as a human. And I just appreciate Joey not coming. I mean, no, I mean, I appreciate spending time with Kyle. No, seriously, like, as right back at you, Kyle. You are a remarkable human being as well as Joey, and we've been in love with you guys for 5 years, and I don't think there's anybody on the planet like you. And when you called me to do this with you, I mean, it was not really much convincing. You just said, sign up, do this. And I did exactly what you told me to do. And thank God I did, because, being a part of this company, you guys, like, I'll tell you, my biggest takeaway from the event was that it's possible that I could live 900 years old. And so when I heard David talking about that and how people could live 200 or 300 years exactly the way I am right now, if we do the right thing, and we're a part of something like that can help humanity live longer, live healthier, I'm all in on that. Like, for me, my biggest goal in life is to help as many human beings as I possibly can while I'm here. And I know that, with this product, with this team, with the people that I'm surrounded with, that we can do something that's never been done before. And to see a man, I mean, he's one of the humblest men. I mean, even the way he dresses, like, he is just so humble. The man has so much money because of his brain, and that was not his intent. It just happened because he follows God, and he has been blessed because his main goal in life is to help humanity. And you could see that through and through and through. And then we have Meredith, that is exactly the same. Like, we could not have a better president in our company that cares about the field, that's been in the field, that understands us. And so my biggest takeaway from being in that event is, one, we're at the right place. Two, the movie, you guys, for the people that did not see this documentary, it is mind blowing. Like, I walked out of that room a monster. I'm like, holy crap, what we're going to be able to do, what this man is going to do. Like, I pinched myself the entire time I'm sitting in this convention, you guys. If you guys did not go, you need to try to make it next year. And I know it's an investment, you guys. I know Destin coming up is an investment, but I just want to tell you a quick story that changed my life. Back in 2005, I wanted to grow my insurance business. And how I wanted to grow it was, I wanted to do it through acquisition, because I started learning, but I had no idea at 27 years old about acquisition. And so I started asking, who's the best in the business? Who's the best in the business? Who's the best in the business? And everyone kept pointing back to this one person. And I called him and I said, I would love for you to mentor me. And he's like, I don't mentor people. And I was like, I'll pay you. And he was like, you can't afford me. And I said, how much? Just tell me the number. And he said, it's going to cost you $250,000 to get my time. And I was like, where do I write the check? I didn't have the money, but I had a house with equity. And I knew that that $250,000, if I could learn his skill set and I could be around him, I could turn that 250 into 25 million. And that's exactly what I did. The cool thing about this business and going to events, going to the main event, going to Destin, any opportunity that you can get to be around Devin and watch her in person do a presentation. I watched her do a presentation a year ago. And last night I said, when are you doing a presentation? She said, 20 minutes. All right, I want to get on it. Like, Sarah is amazing at doing presentations. The whole time I'm watching her do it, I'm just like, holy crap, my game sucks. I need to step my game up and make it better. And so being around the right people, you guys, is what's really, really important. And those events are what get it done. So like, if you're thinking about Destin and you're like, oh my God, I can't afford 600. I'm telling you, I promise you, if you come to those events, you turn that 600 into 600,000. I promise you.
That's good.
But going to an event with Anaheim or whatever it is, just go so that you make your life better and you can be around the people that are going to make you better. And that's my biggest takeaway from the event. I got to spend time with one of the greatest men on the planet. If I wasn't in this business, I wouldn't have had that opportunity to spend that time with Kyle and learn from him and get better. I would have got to be around Devin and Sarah and Kendall and our team, Rochelle and Carlos, all the people that are great and doing Esteban and Juan Carlos, all the people that are doing amazing things in this business. Is not the same on Zoom. It's not, you guys. We've got to get together. And listen, I'm telling you right now, what you have in your hands, my biggest takeaway from this event, what you have in your hands right now is the greatest gift to humanity. And you cannot walk by a single person ever. Listen, I would be afraid to talk to me. The only reason Kyle wasn't is because we're boys. He's one of my best friends. And he just said, you're doing this. He didn't even ask me if I want to. He said, you are. And that's how we have to lead with this business. We have to have that passion, that conviction, you guys, that this is the greatest gift to humanity. And it's your social responsibility to share this with every single human being in your contact, in your life. Because what we have is like nothing that's ever going to come again. No one's going to create something like this. We are part of something really, really special. And that movie moved me. And I want this business to move you. I want everyone on this call that's here now to take their business to the next level. Because it's going to take your life, but more importantly, so many human beings in your circle's lives to the next level. And you're going to be the catalyst. And I want to tell you, what's more fulfilling than money is that when people come to you and say, thank God you did not give up on me, because I am here today because you were resilient, you were relentless in your pursuit to help me as a human being. And I thank you. And I'm going to tell you, that's worth more than $50 million when somebody tells you that. So my biggest takeaway, you guys, you are a part of something bigger than you even imagine right now. And let's go do something special.
So good, brother. So good. Yes. I love it. You fire me up, man. Sarah, tell them about I know Carlos and Rochelle aren't on, but tell them about that award real quick, and then Kendall, please take it away.
Okay, so they didn't just win one award. So it just blows my mind for us to understand where we are in this business right now. Understand that we all have the best leadership in the fastest growing company of direct sales. Last year, Kendall and Kyle swept the floor. Everyone say hello to Devin. So they swept the floor. Kendall, Kyle, Joe, Tyler, they took all the awards. It was incredible. It was such a monumental moment that I've ever experienced in network marketing. It's one thing when you're up there on stage, when your team is up, it is the most incredible. I was shaking. I'm taking video and I'm like this shaking and I can't breathe and I'm sweating. I had to like go change my shirt afterwards. Like it was the most exciting thing I've ever witnessed in my professional career. And then I knew this year Jay and Jimena and Carlos and Rochelle were going to take more. I knew they were going to bring some awards. I see their business. I didn't realize they were going to literally take every single top award that the company offered this year, from sponsor enroll, like sponsoring people. The Jay took United States, the entire United States. Jay and Jimena were #1 enrollers. Globally was Rochelle and Carlos. Mind blown.
Right.
Customer Aki was, hold on one second, baby. Customers, they got one. They also got it for globally in United States. Then we had rank advancements, and I'm thinking, all right, are they going to get this one? Out of the entire company for rank advancements, United States and global, Jay, Jimena, Rochelle, and Carlos. Also, Ralph Grazier got an order for, was that customer Jay that he got it for?
He got it for brand partner United States enrollment.
United States enrollment for the brand partner. And then we get to the Rising Star Award, which is basically, as a leader, are you a true leader? Are you showing up for your team? How are your rank advancements? Are you in the field, right? Are you present? Are you including corporate? It's just basically your rising star within out of the entire company. Jay, Jimena, Rochelle, and Carlos. They literally took every single award. It was the most incredible thing. Now, 2 years in a row, our team is winning, guys. What we're doing is working. And we all have our gifts as leaders, and as well as many of you who are leaders on this team as well. But I really feel what sets us apart from so many other teams is the community that we have created when we go on these Destined trips. I mean, we have to come out of pocket for these trips. This is nothing that we profit from. But out of my 20 years in network marketing, I have never experienced a culture and a community like we have here on our team. So I just want to say congratulations to you guys. Such a huge, fast growing company, fast growing team. So, so, so proud of you.
Yeah, hey guys. Oh my gosh. I am so fired up after this trip. I'll be honest with you, I haven't been able to get off the phone. I've talked to Sarah probably like 100 times since we got back from Anaheim, because there are people coming out of the woodworks that want to do this business, whether they're coming from social media, maybe they didn't pay their renewal a year ago, or from signing up a year ago, or they're just ready to like get going and upgrade their kits and get more patches. So one thing that really is exciting for all of us is this trip to Hawaii. I don't know if you guys saw this, but we have a new tracker for this Hawaii trip. You might not even know that LifeWave launched a trip to Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. So this is like a really big deal for me. Like this is on my bucket list. I want to take my family. We want to stay longer. We want to extend the trip. We want to take our kids to the Disney resort. Like we have dreams and goals, and that's what we are going to do, you guys. But the first step is printing off the tracker so that you know what you need to do to hit the qualifications so that you can go on this trip. They're going to pay for you to go to Hawaii. Okay, I'm pumped about this. When they announced that trip, I was just like, oh my gosh. And then we have Florence, Italy. If you are going to hit presidential status, then they're going to send you to Italy. You guys, just so much on the table that they were talking about. They also talked about, David talked about this new technology that he's going to be launching, I believe in the next 2 to 5 years, that is basically, it's hard to explain because we're not as smart as David and they don't give us like all the details. They don't tell us exactly what the products are, but a product that you can take that will go to specific organs in your body and that has light in these capsules, powders. I don't know what it is, right? I don't know exactly what it is, but this product, and you can take this specific thing, pill, whatever, I don't know what it is. It has light infused in it, and it will either go to your brain, heart, kidneys, liver, whatever it is that you're taking or needing. So it's already patented, by the way. Like, how exciting is that? Nothing comes out of David's mouth unless he already has a patent for it. Like, he's not an idiot, you guys. He's not just going to tell us, things that he's working on without clinical background and studies and patents. And so that means it's legit. That means it does what he thinks that it's going to do. It's doing it, right? So the other thing I want to share with you guys, I'm going to share my screen real quick, okay? There's so much in my head right now. It's like really hard to get it out to you guys. But we have the Destin trip coming up. We've already talked about it multiple times on this call already. Destinforsuccess.com. You guys go snag your tickets. We know that our businesses are built from event to event. Sarah, Kyle, Jay, me, Carlos, Rochelle, we're never going to miss an event, you guys. We will always be there because we know that what we are taking in is going to help us grow, going to build our belief, and going to help us build our businesses. If we were just sitting at home while everyone else is going there and getting excited and getting fueled up, their business would grow and ours wouldn't. Like it's as simple as that. You have to go to these events, and Destin is one of them. So make sure you guys are getting your ticket for that. And then I want to show you something on thisisitteam.com. There are a ton of new resources for you guys. One of them being this Power of Two. I just signed up a brand new advanced pack this morning, and you know what I'm sending her? The Power of Two. And we're going through this together. This is my main focus. I'm not showing her, onboarding, Go Manager, this is it, 10-step system, all of these little things. I'm showing her this one piece of paper that is going to show her how to make $3,200 in her first 21 days. So whenever you go to thisisitteam.com and you go to downloads, first of all, you're going to find the Hawaii tracker right here, print it off, scroll down a little bit, and you're going to find the Power of Two, you guys. This is so important because it's duplicatable, because you don't have to keep it all up here and remember it. Everything is laid out for you, and this is what people want to see. I just talked to a girl last night who is signing up today, another person, okay, separate from the girl that joined this morning. And she's like, Kendall, tell me what to do and I will do it. All right, well, obviously I can tell her, you need to call people, you need to build a list, you need to do all these things, right? But no, I'm saying, look, I sent her this and I said, this is what you need to do. You're going to sign up 8 people in the next 21 days. And this is how we're going to do it. The first 2 people are going to sign up. You're going to hit 1-star manager. You're going to start making $25 a week just from one. That's just one bonus. That's not even counting the advanced pack bonuses, $75 each that she's going to be getting from the advanced pack, right? And then she's going to be making $25 a week on top of that. And then, we're going through this together. So that's as far as we've made it, because I don't want to confuse her. But we got to get her there first within the first 48 hours. And guys, guess what? She's already calling people. She's already talking to people. She's probably on this call right now, actually, because I sent her this call. But just know that we've got to keep it simple and duplicatable. And how we are going to do that is with systems like this, is with the Hawaii tracker like this. Okay. You have to write stuff down. You can't just be running through this business blind, not knowing what you're doing and where you're going. And events is a big, big part of your success. It's going to events. I've had people tell me they don't think they need to go to events. And I'm telling you, I've been in this industry for 13 years and I've never missed an event. Okay. I've never missed an event. That is a huge part of my success. So if you need to have a garage sale, if you need to clean out some closets in your house, if you need to just pick up the phone and start calling people and making money with LifeWave so that you can get your ticket to go to Destin, then that's what you need to do. Just figure it out. Whatever you need to do to get the money to go is what you got to do. We got to do things that make us uncomfortable. Okay. So I don't remember what else I was supposed to talk about, but we're excited. This convention really lit a fire under all of us and under our teams. And with the, obviously the compensation plan is changing. The back office reports are being uploaded. Tonight at 11 o'clock Central Time, the back office will be shut down for 30 hours, just so you know. But guess what, guys? Guess what? You can still sign people up. The front office, the lifewave.com, is still going. So this is the time where we are signing people up. We're getting people in. That's our main focus. We can look at the back office later. Okay. Don't worry about that. This week is going to be, numbers are going to be just a little bit off because they are still working on adding reports, making sure everything's correct. And just, going through everything in the back office to make sure it's perfect for Monday, because Monday is when we are set, we are ready, we are running. Everything's how it should be. So really, you don't even need to look at the back office this week. Just print off your Hawaii tracker, As soon as your people sign up, you're going to get an email, start marking them off. You're getting customers now. Customers is a huge thing, you guys. I want to mention this to you because with this compensation plan, we are volume driven. We don't need people at certain ranks to hit our ranks anymore. Okay. Yes, you still want people to rank up because when you rank up, you make more money, obviously. But we're not focused on the rank necessarily, but more the volume. So what that means for us is we need to be focused on not just getting brand partners. Yes, we need brand partners, okay? That is a huge part of this. But you, just as much as you need a brand partner, you need customers, okay? Customers are going to be the bread and butter of your business. This is going to be your residual income. These people are eventually going to turn into brand partners. But now with this compensation plan, we are not begging people to be a brand partner because we need them to hit our rank. Do you see what I'm saying? We don't need to do that anymore. If you want to be a customer, great, be a customer. Guess what, guys? We can make up to 40% commission. Do you know what that means? That means when you sell one sleeve of X39 to a customer, to a preferred customer, you're making $40. You sell one sleeve of X39, you are making $40. Okay. And now that is if you have 1,200 points or more personal volume, 1,200 personal volume or more within a month. So every single person on this call their goal needs to be 1,200 PV every single 31 days so that you can be making 40% off of your customers. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Kyle, go ahead.
That's good, Kendall. Thank you. No, that's so good. And you're right. I mean, it's a game changer. And we're going to be talking. I know Sarah did a phenomenal job last night on the opportunity golf going over it. We're going to be doing comp plan stuff from here on. So just get ready for a lot of training on comp plan. In fact, tonight at 5 Eastern, 4 Central. Is that right, Jay?
No, 6 Eastern, 5 Central.
There you go. Jay and I are going to be doing a comp plan training, and we can throw that in the Telegram. It's already in the chat. Lola threw it in there, but we're going to just go through it again and just continue to share it with you guys in all the most simple ways we can so we can grasp this thing because it is exciting.
Yeah, and then eventually I want to let you guys know once the back office has all the reports and everything is there, I'm going to be doing a training on reports so that you guys know how to use the reports and how to figure out who needs what for everyone to rank up and obviously make a bigger paycheck because that's the goal, right? So that will be coming very, very soon, but we got to make sure the back office is 100% and, we have all the reports that we need for everything. So.
And
Hey,
just
Kendall, what are they taking it down for 30 hours for again? Do you know? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's in the email they sent out, I think last
Okay.
or this morning. I also
Okay, I didn't
posted
see
it
it.
in the I copied the email and put it in the Telegram for you guys if you
Okay.
want to
it's
go.
some volume. So there's some overflow volume that's missing from before comp plan switch. So if your guys are looking at your volume or like, I'm missing it'll be back tomorrow. And then Thursday, there should be also some your rank, like your recognized rank, that the highest rank that you've hit. That's going to be updated as well. And then there was one more thing, Kendall, that we had spoke about. It's the app. So we now are the first company to have an AI app. It's called LifeWave Now. I've been using it for the last couple of days. It's incredible. And what I love about this app is it gives you the aspect of posting online where with a click of a button, you can kind of put in the AI chat what kind of post you want. You can choose one of their pictures that they have available or upload one of your own, and they will help you write are you ready for this? Compliant post, which is so huge. That's something we've been struggling with over the last couple of years. What can and can't say? And they have a way with words with AI that makes it sound really good and create curiosity for people to reach out versus you putting it all on a platter up front. So make sure you download that. There's a membership for $9 and an even more advanced membership for $19 a month, but they're going to give you 30 days free. It also has back office training. It has and then This Is It team has its own version of it that you can also join. So all of our onboarding, all of our system, everything's integrated into the LifeWave Now app. So it is definitely a tool. Ever since I downloaded it, I've been using it every single day, and it's just going to have the business right at our fingertips.
And Lola dropped the link in the chat too for you guys. So if you just want to click on that, that'll take you to the app.
Awesome.
Okay, one announcement that I almost forgot. We're doing a giveaway. So you guys, if you enroll 3 customers this week, and this will all be posted in Telegram, and I also have the I'll show you in just a second. But enroll 3 customers, whether it's retail, preferred customer, or preferred customer plus. This is going to end on Sunday night, 11/2 at midnight. So we're doing this for you guys to show you, like, enrolling customers is going to be rewarded, especially on my team. Like, that is going to be my main focus, is signing up customers and teaching my team how to sign up customers and really take care of customers. So we want to reward you guys for that. And we're also going to be recognizing people for their PV, which we did in Telegram yesterday. So there's that. And then I want to show you, once you get your 3 customers, you will fill out this, this little form right here. And we're going to go ahead and pop that into the chat so you guys can have that. It will also be in Telegram. So there it is in the chat. But make sure you select who your SPD is. If you don't know, just message us and we'll help you figure it out. But the closest SPD to your upline, in your upline, you'll just select that. And then please don't fill it out until you've actually enrolled those 3 customers, because sometimes we have people fill it out and then they actually haven't done it yet. So you will get a ticket to Destin paid for, your whole ticket paid for, 1 ticket completely paid for, if you win the drawing. We're entering everyone into a drawing, and then we'll do that drawing on the 3rd.
And if they've already paid, would they be able to get a refund?
If you've already paid, then what we would do is, if you have someone on your team, you'd be able to gift it to someone on your team.
Perfect.
And then, we'll go case by case. So if you have no one on your team, you're brand new and you've got your ticket to Destin, then yeah, I guess we could refund it or just give you the money back. Yeah, refund it.
All right, guys, that was a lot. That was a longer call than we're used to, but we had a lot to talk about. So as you can tell, we're fired up. Everybody's getting to work. Reach out to your upline, put them to work, and let's go have a big week. We love you guys. Thanks for your time. Happy Wednesday.